Ow. Oh. Why do they wear these? Coming up on the show this week, we are going to be discussing some crazy results and, quite frankly, a crazy World Championships.
Definitely that. We're talking about bike security, and Doddy is here with some retro cool stuff.
That's nearly everyone, but where the hell is Blake Sampson? Anyway, let's get on with the show. So we're going to get to our topic about bike security in a bit, but let's talk about the World Championships in Cairns, Australia. What an event, Neil. What did you think? I mean, there's so much going on. Well, it was madness.
We'll get on to downhill in a bit, which is a bit crazy, really. But let's start with cross country. It was super dry and dusty, and it seemed like everyone was trying to get out there early, get a really fast start, and you land an F. Had a really good late season return to form, and she took the win.
Yeah, she timed it perfectly. She won the last World Cup, and then she come in, stole Worlds right from out from under their feet. Annie Last from Great Britain came in second. Amazing.
Big shout to Annie Last, friend of the show.
Yes.
It's an amazing ride. Again, she's won a World Cup this year and came second at World Champs. She suffered with injuries in the past, so that was a great ride for her. Pauline Ferrand-Prévot in third also had a brilliant ride.
Yeah.
Shame to see her in third, actually. I think she deserves a bit more than that.
Yeah, can't wait to see Annie Last season next year. She's going to be pretty excited about that coming up. In the guys, it was all about one man, really. Could he pull off the it's not you, Alex.
Oh, no.
One man, Nina Schurter.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect season. There's not. What can we really say about?
Well, off the back of Olympics last year, Cape Epic, all 6 World Cups and World Champs. Where does it stop? Well, it's got a season.
I guess to keep it interesting, I kind of got to say, hopefully soon he gets a bit of a challenge, but everyone who seems to sort of put some pressure on him doesn't seem to be able to sustain it.
Well, I guess
somehow he's just keeping it running.
Got the off season now, so what's he going to do? Do you think he'll relax, enjoy himself, maybe get fat, and then show up next year and be slow?
He probably could and still win, but he did very well, and it was maybe one of the crowning moments of this year's Worlds, maybe of this year. It was an incredible ride by Nino. So congratulations to him.
Okay, downhill. Where do we start? Let's start with the women's, which was. Well, unfortunately, Rachel crashed out in practice. She broke a collarbone, so not a great season for Rachel.
Yeah, the favourite had gone because even though she hadn't been riding, she's got to be just from her past results, got to be one of the top favourites. She missed out. Tani Seagrave had a great opportunity to take the Worlds. She crashed.
Which was, I thought Tani was going to have it. Also, Tracy Hannah's a hometown hero. So I thought, well, there we go.
Broke my heart a little bit. I wanted to see her win it.
Crashed again.
Yeah, she crashed. Well, she didn't get up quick enough. We're not sure if she kind of knocked herself out a little bit or was just checking whether she was right, but she stayed on the ground for quite a while. And got up, and then she nearly won. She was only just under 2 seconds off the win, so she just got up a bit quicker.
So Miranda Miller, the Canadian, I'm not sure I want to say underdog, but I guess she wasn't one of the favourites to win, took the world title. So fair play to Miranda. That's amazing.
Yeah, incredible. Incredible ride, incredible result. I don't think she saw it coming either, to be honest, but it's certainly cat amongst the pigeons. In the guys, I was hoping to see Greg Minnaar and Aaron Gwynn battle it out because they had such a good season, having a bit of a tussle. But it didn't work out for either of those guys.
No, well, sad to see Mick Hanna not take it, to be honest. Again, hometown, had a brilliant run. Sat in the hot seat for ages.
And Samuel, a bit more of a shout out. I mean, he has done some amazing things this season that will probably never be done again.
Samuel, as always, I've got to say, he's a phenomenal rider, unbelievable, all those things.
Yeah, I mean, it's just incredible. EWS series leader on flat pedals, turns up at Worlds. He's only raced 1 World Cup this year for downhill. He's on an enduro bike. He comes down, first man down the hill. He sets a time that's nearly unbeatable. It took Mick Hanna to beat it.
It is.
And he ends up 6th place at Worlds.
There's talk that is actually Sam's last downhill race ever, which would be a shame, but I can imagine him showing up in 10 years' time, pulling his bike out and still getting up there. Isn't it?
Incredible. I think that was my favourite moment. Obviously, Mick Hanna didn't quite do it. Would have been lovely to see him win in his home round.
The winner was Loic Bruni for the 2nd time. What an amazing young rider, really popular rider. I like the guy. I think he's a really nice bloke. Really cool to see that, actually. I thought
he's a really nice guy. He's got phenomenal riding style.
Very cool.
It said on the back of his trousers, Super Bruni, and he proved it to be right.
Well done, Loic.
Took the rainbow jersey. Well done, Loic. Very cool. Now, we did ask you last week who was going to be the most dominant nation at Worlds. And you had the UK or the USA as like hot favourites, but I got to say, I think Australia took it.
Have we talked about Aaron Gwynn? I don't think we have. I think that's becoming a bit of an issue. He's won so much. He's won the World Cup overall so many times, but that's his first World Champs podium. Is this going to be like a Steve Peat thing where he just doesn't win it?
Oh God! Well, mate, Steve did in the end, didn't he?
He did.
But will Gwynn do it? I mean, it's going to be a weird. It's going to be a weird career if he doesn't win Worlds. It's certainly going to. The pressure's only going to increase for him on that race.
Only 8% of people said France would dominate.
Yeah,
France, what we're saying. Who knows? Really?
Well, Bruni took the win, but I don't feel as a nation they dominated. I think Australia had so many riders packed into the top 10 in both men's and women's that I think they took it myself. But it's hard to say. We did have some posts from you guys about that, and particularly from Canadian Cuba, who said, "Where's Canada in that list?" It's a good point actually, because Canada and obviously Miranda Miller showed up and got the old maple leaf on the top step there. So Blake's been out at 9 nights, having a whale of a time. All sorts going on there. Regatkin spinning a downhill bike 1080, which was pretty incredible.
Yeah. So we're not convinced this is a real event, are we? We just think it's where all the mates go out and have a good time.
It looks an awful lot like that. It really does. They build some big jumps and they go and have a play and they tell all their sponsors and press that it's some kind of festival.
Some very cool photos come there. Actually, Blake took the award for the second year in a row for the GoPro award for the best picture. Have a look at that.
Yeah, he's look at that shot.
Pretty amazing.
I mean, he knows what he's doing with those cameras, that boy. But you haven't seen him for ages.
Does he still work here?
He does. He's back next week and he's going to fill us in on all that happened at 9 nights, so look out for that. But yeah, it's time to have a look at what you guys have been saying on the channel this week. I had some great comments. Love hearing what you guys have got to say. And Toby Jar Burglar says, if Sam Hill wins the downhill championships on EWS series, all other riders on downhill bikes should be ashamed of themselves. Well, I think there was probably a few riders there feeling a little bit sore from a bit of a spanking from Sam Hill on his enduro bike.
I would never be ashamed to be beaten by Sam.
What scalps did he take? What? Danny Hart?
Yeah.
What? I beat Danny Hart on my enduro bike.
Reigning world champion.
There's a few names in there. Danny, what are you doing? Come on.
Yeah, he's like a... Jack Aldred, after watching Loris's course preview, half the track is flat uphill. Or up, I should say. UCI putting on a Porsche show yet again. I don't know.
Wow, no. I put that in there, that comment, because we were talking about this, and you said that you think it's actually a very technical and difficult track to race on.
I've never been there, but I did hear that. It's very rocky in parts. I don't want to say I was disappointed by the footage, but I don't think the cameras were in the best parts of the course.
Right.
So it looked kind of tame, but it definitely wasn't. So I don't think it's fair to say it's flat or uphill.
No, but I sort of found it a strange pick for a world's course, but there you go. I mean, it certainly got a great race out of it. So I mean, it's a different choice. RG Castro says that whistle was painful, guys. Thanks for deciding not to use it again. That was the whistle for the bike vault, which was horrible.
I think that came from the GTN people.
The GTN guys use that. I don't know, for like drilling each other in the pool. Do another length.
Don't we have a new edition?
We do. We're going to unveil. Our new super nice horn later on today. It's lurking in the back there. It is spectacular. Look forward to that. I like this one from Figure24, who says, anyone else find it funny that me and Doddy could remember the results from 21 years ago in the women's downhill category? Now, I don't think that's weird because it was Cairns World Championship in 1996, and it's obviously Anne Carrow won.
Well, Anne Carrow won everything for at least 10 years.
It's quite easy to remember. Basically, any result back then, it was Anne Carrow. And then you could basically drizzle names like Leigh Donovan or Missy Jove in there somewhere. True,
and then it's just switched to Rex Laston pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it goes. It's quite easy.
No Way says, I have a big pile of carbon fibre sat in my garage and I need to know 7 things about it.
Well, we delivered.
That was a great video.
It was a great video. It was worth waiting for. There was a slight delay on it, couple of months. But we got it out there. We said we would, and you've got what you needed. So can't say we don't do our job. Okay, our topic this week is all about bike safety. And what got us thinking about this is, well, I'm going to hand over to Neil here for quite an awfully sad story.
It is. We got an email from Andy who said he's been saving up for his dream bike, a YT Capra, for months. He bought one second hand. He'd organised a weekend to go riding with the lads, but some kids tried to steal it out of his shed. They couldn't get it because it was reinforced, so they burnt the shed down. And the insurance aren't paying out because they said it should have been listed.
Oh my
what sort of insurers are they?
Oh,
That's
God.
horrible.
What a sad story.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's dreadful.
and what kind? I mean, just the tragedy of a bike like that being destroyed, but what he must have been feeling when you're just thinking, well, he couldn't get the bike. He'd done all he needed to do,
Not even ridden it.
and he loses it.
What
Oh.
scumbags.
So it got us thinking, what are you guys doing out there for your bike safety? And Doddy, you were in Eurobike recently,
Yeah.
and there was quite a lot of tech there that was quite interesting.
Yeah, there was loads. I mean, as you'll see in the video that's coming up, you know, one of the coolest things is being able to lock your bike up securely at home and obviously when you're out and about. And so quite a few brands, including Hiplock, which are one of them I'll talk about in the video, they've got this really cool sort of like gold secure rated system of mounting your bike on the wall at home.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool as well.
Yeah.
So it becomes part of the furniture, really.
Yeah.
You're starting to see that sort of stuff appear in cafes and that now, but it's actually a secure thing.
Well, let's have a look at what you got up to.
Bike theft is a massive problem, whether it's a road bike, mountain bike, commuter bike, any old bike. So you've got to really look after your bikes, whether at home locked up or out and about. So make sure that you do as much as you can, get your bikes insured, right? And don't think that just by living in a nice neighbourhood that you're going to be safe from thieves, because you can be targeted when you're driving home from bike events or even just a local trail centre. Make sure you're not followed. You've got to look out for these sort of things. When you're home, something like this is a good idea. This is by Hiplock. It's called the Airlock. It bolts to the foundations of your house, essentially. These things are virtually unbreakable. Insurance companies love them because it means your bike is safe, it's locked, it's indoors. But when you're out and about, it's a bit different. You've got to make sure you lock your bikes to sensible objects. So big steel bars that you see in town centres. Don't be tempted to go and lock your bike in a quiet alleyway where you think it might not be seen, because that's the perfect place for a thief to work on a lock and steal your bike. Be as obvious as you can. Lock your bike in broad daylight. Make sure you lock the frame itself, and if you can, lock the wheels as well, lock any controls and stuff. Take use of any sort of small additional locks and cables you can. You've got to make it hard work for the thief. An opportunist will always use the easiest bike to steal first. So just make sure you look after your stuff. Have you guys ever had a bike nicked? It's the worst thing that can possibly happen. It's just so annoying.
So great, some great tech, some great security items there to keep your bike safe. It would be really cool to hear stories from you guys in the comment section down below about what you're doing to keep your bike safe. Or if anything like what's happened to Andy has happened to you, because that's such a sad story and it's bummed us out a bit, but it really got us thinking about how much we need to look after our bikes.
My favourite part of the show, hacks and bodges.
Hacks and bodges, hacks and bodges, hacks and bodges. And again, hacks and bodges,
I forgot,
hacks and
actually, it's
bodges.
not
Now
my favourite
you.
part of the show. No.
You'll do it one day.
I don't like singing. Mike Smith has sent this in. He got a massive nail, like that big, through his
Huge.
top. We've got a picture of that. It was too big for the hole to fill with sealant, so he jammed a stick in there, snapped it off, and it got him home.
Yeah,
Another 10
well
miles.
into that. That is good skills.
Ingenuity.
It's
Ingenuity.
definitely
Great idea.
That's been definitely a hack. I'm not
I'm
changing
going to remember
that.
that one. There's always sticks around.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have got this one from Colin Barling, who has put a little bit of a derailleur tension in there with this rather attractive spring.
Looks like an old Bullet Brothers chain tension.
Talking about retro.
Yeah, that is a retro
From
idea.
the 90s, yeah.
Executed very well, Colin. So well done.
Probably
Like that
works.
one a lot. Like that a lot. And now we've also got this one here from Parker Lyman, who's made a bunny hop bar. Look at that.
That is pretty
A
cool.
couple of bits of 4x4 wood and some PVC tubing, and you have got yourself a hopometer and hours of fun.
Weren't you world bunny hop champion?
I had the world record for 4 years.
I reckon we should resurrect the bunny hopper.
And then, like all records,
We should
lost
make
it. That's how it goes.
I'm going
Good
to
job.
trump you with this one. What do you do when you break your exterior mech?
You cry a bit?
You do what Duncan Smith did and turn it into a bottle opener. How cool is that?
I
It's
like
wedged at
that
the
a
end of
lot.
a grip.
Yes. It's
Drop
very
your case, you can
attractive.
shape it out. It's perfect for
It is, isn't
opening
it?
your bottles.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's
Very
an
nice job. That is a hack.
That is a hack. You've
Like
improved
it.
something. Yeah.
Like it. Make
Added
sure
to
you
that.
send us your hacks and bodges. We love seeing them. We get tons, and we love seeing the best ones on the show. So send them in, and we'll take a look at all your special gizmos. Caption Contest. Now, last week's photo was, well, it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was a horrible
best.
photo, and you did your best with the captions in the
There's
comments.
some pretty good ones.
Let's have a look at them.
Yeah, so Warrior Skull 4 said, when Martyn enters his first road race and is told to be streamlined.
Yeah, it's predictable.
Charlie Deacon says Martyn's new hat for the bike vault. No hats in the bike vault.
Good suggestion. I might wear it in the bike. Yeah. 24 Spoke says Martyn's debut on GTM proves he isn't a great swimmer, but he is a lovely boy.
Oh,
that's the winner.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sending you a water bottle to 24 Spokes. Nice job. On its way.
This
job.
week's photo. What is it?
Ah, look at this. Spectacular.
Outrageous.
What a moment.
You've got to have some good ones for this, surely.
Sometimes I overstep the mark, and that day Blake was having none of it.
Yeah, put you in your place, that's for sure.
He showed me. Yeah. Let us know what you think about that kind of abuse in the GMBN hut. I don't think it was fair, but some people say it was well deserved. Let us know in the comment section down below, and you could win yourself a GMBN bottle, just like that one.
Time for viewer edits. We've got one from Richard Canham this week, so let's take a look.
Right, let's get in there. I've got a feeling there's going to be a bit of street with this one.
Nice workshop.
He's got the bar set up for some bar spins, so I hope he can deliver. Come on, Richard. He's called it Free Rider.
It's taken 5 months of filming. That's
wow. He's got a manual on him.
He's got them down, hasn't he?
Skills.
Oh, nice bit.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
hey,
One leg
Neil,
up.
I've seen
Off
you
the
do a
table.
few of those.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
G-turny thing going on.
He's got some serious skills.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, he's turning
Oh
into a
yeah,
bit of
there's that bar spin.
Danny Mac, but we haven't seen Danny Mac pull out the bar spin before.
Have we not?
No, he's not.
Oh, he's
done
got some
bar
skills,
spins.
hasn't
Why?
Great skills. And some great obstacles as well. Oh,
Ooh,
front
I haven't
hops.
seen them.
We've hit a low point. Let's move on. Front hops are not allowed. Everyone
he?
knows
Bar
that.
spin again.
Bunny out bar spin.
Well, you know what, Richard? That is a great edit. And you can see there's a lot of work. Now, I can
Nice,
appreciate
yeah.
how much work goes into a bit of a street video, hitting all those lines. That's a really great vid. And definitely deserves some more views. It's got 833 at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's get it to, what, 9.8 million? I would have thought that's possible. Not, but let's do it anyway. Check out the link in the description down below. Go and look at Richard's film. It's a banger. Fails and bails this week's kind of scary. I'm going to start out with someone getting totally bucked, which is my new fun phrase. Have a look at this one from Waldo Pietas. Now I'm going to tell you right before you watch it. It's an over the bars. He gets bucked. He does get knocked out, but he's fine. Okay, the ambulance came and sorted him out. But he wanted us to see it.
Well,
have a look at this.
we shall
guys.
oblige.
Look
Let's
at
have a
this.
look.
Oh my goodness.
Totally
Whack! Oh,
That was a big one.
dusty
he ain't moving,
mess.
is he?
No.
And look at that thumbnail of him, literally.
Yeah, not a good one from Waldo there, but just goes to show that can happen.
Does happen.
Hey, last week we asked if you had any saves out there. We'd
I've
like to
seen a
see them.
couple.
We've got one here. Check this out. Coming into the trail, tyre goes, but he hangs on to it. We've all been there when the old tyre goes pop. You've got to hang on to the bike. Running in.
It's quite fast.
It's fast, and the
quick,
tyre.
yeah.
It's not the time for. There he goes.
whoa.
Hey.
Oh,
it's
sort of backstep
all
right
over
there.
the place.
Good moves.
Kept it in
nice.
good range.
Good bit of control there.
That was a cool one. That is from Wayne Mills. Thanks for sending that in. Glad to see you kept it upright. It's good to see some fails and bails not fail or bailing.
But I want to see some more crashes.
Do you really?
I do.
Go on
You know what
then.
that means, don't you?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Well, go on.
Run VT.
Insta bangers and shout outs. I'm throwing you to the Kamikaze Bike Games Festival. It's happening at the moment. Definitely worth a look. Some iconic moments in mountain biking happened there. So go and check it out.
They're bringing it back. They used to be massive in the 90s.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's all happening there.
I should go and do that.
Definitely worth a follow.
Yeah, I want to throw you to Mad Dog Boris. Boris Bayer, World Cup mountain bike photographer. Really good, fun guy. He's got some pretty crazy tattoos, so check his page out and you've got all sorts of weird insights to what he gets up to.
Now check out this photo on Loris Vergier's Instagram. This is the moment Luke Bruni crossed the line. So Loris is stoked. Obviously that's his friend taking the World Champ to win. Mick Hanna has just lost the world champs.
Yeah.
And Sam Hill, lovely bloke he is, giving a pat on the leg to try and console him.
It's
What
an
an
amazing,
incredible
picture.
it's an
That's a good picture,
amazing shot. Yeah. Okay, there ain't no party like a bike vault party. We got a rat and a horn. Let's get in there for this week's games.
No hats in the bike vault.
This doesn't count as a hat, Neil.
she's not
Everyone knows that. Okay, Drew Pilling and his girlfriend. Hey, that's a different shot for the bike vault.
Two
And
bikes, so
I don't hate it.
It's a cool picture.
it's very arty.
Well, 2 bikes is on the limit. It's
But we're
very
judging the bikes, not the
yeah,
picture.
can't see the bikes enough.
Can't lads, what are you
I think-
giving it?
Yes.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Really nice photo.
It's,
I'd
it's
have
really
gone more.
nice.
I think my eyeball's
Yeah.
going to come out. Next up, we've got John Wood and Angel Fire Bike Park in Arkansas.
Oh no, not the same one.
That's nice.
I like that. It's nice.
A lot going on there.
It's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Another nice one from Chris Moore. Yeah, we're going to need to see more. Quite like that down tube
Cut
protector.
up a tyre there.
Clever.
Trails are
Yeah,
lovely and dry.
Yeah, you like the look
that's
of
nice.
that trail. Is that the sort of colouring of a trail you like, Neil?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Really
nice.
good.
It's really nice. Ooh, cube. Now, I'd have gone more than a nice on that if I could have seen the whole bike. But those big 29ers are sticking out either end.
He's going for the square orientation of the picture there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
so,
a nice bike.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's nice.
I'm sorry, Multi Burns. You would get a nice.
Oh,
Matt
the
Tuckenden.
towels.
We're about to hear our new horn for the first time.
definitely.
That's a good
That's
looking bike. Whoa.
Matty Jocken, you have
Straight
got a
in there.
super nice. Okay, we are
Oh,
on to
hello.
Rob Hambley. Mary's Loop in Cockapelli Trails, Colorado.
That is rad.
That's very cool.
Nice.
Go on, hit that horn, Doddy. Nice. Oh, nice.
Tennis drive.
Sebastian Heinrich in a Salbach. A Salbach.
That's amazing.
So near the top of the Hackleberg Trail, that
That's a super nice bike.
Yeah.
it is.
Everything
it
about
is.
that.
My son's got one of those, and he loves it. Loves it. Super nice. Spencer Carroll.
Nice.
That's a really cool picture.
That's a
Looks
really
like,
cool
where would
picture.
I don't actually know where that is. I've got to say, I haven't got the information.
It looks like a viewpoint on Moab, except it's far too green there, so it
I
can't possibly be.
reckon that's Blue Mountains, Australia. But I could be wrong.
Oh, it'd be good to know. The bike is a nice.
Yeah.
GT Force. Nice.
Ooh,
Oh, Stanley V. Pittsburgh. Isn't that where SRAM is based, I do believe?
right. Oh God, I'm going to leave this one to you two.
I think that's really nice.
Oh, yeah, that's super nice.
Yeah, super nice.
Okay, and then we've got
Another
Santa
Santa Cruz.
Cruz.
Bronson Salmon Fall Trails. That's really
Tim
nice.
Hallberg.
Nice.
Coil Shock. Fox Coil Shock. I reckon that's super nice.
Oh,
Super
lovely,
nice.
Super nice.
Hey, and look at that mud. Look at that mud guard.
Is it a GM one?
I don't know. I can't quite tell. It
I
could
don't
be.
think it is.
It could be. Oh well, never mind. We're at the bike vault.
Over already.
The horn performed very well.
Did.
It's much more pleasant to the ear. My eyes are starting to sting, so I think we're going to go on to the next bit of the show. Ow. We've kept you hanging, but now it's time for some competition results. We've got some great stuff coming to you guys. Let's see if you are winners.
We've got loads of them this week.
Yes, go on.
Yeah, so starting, we've got prediction con. There's 3 winners. So I think you get a t-shirt each.
Yeah, think t-shirt each, 3 winners. What was that for predicting world's results?
World champs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know that nobody actually got it completely right.
Very
'cause
difficult.
No one guessed Miranda Miller. Sorry,
of course,
Miranda,
yeah.
but they didn't. But you won, so you get the last laugh.
Yeah.
But the closest to were those 3 guys. So if your name's on the page, just there.
You're a winner.
And I've done some unboxing videos recently. So a Physique one of all the brand new shoes from Physique. 5 winners. Your names are all up on screen now. We've got shoes winging their way to you. And also Met. I unboxed the brand new Met Trail helmet,
Nice,
the Rome, and we've got 5 of those. Names are on screen now. They'll be coming your way as well. So loads of prizes going through the post. Hopefully coming your way.
Fantastic. Coming up on the channel this week, we've got some bangers for you. Where's it starting, Neil?
Well, tomorrow we've got a pro bike check with Remy Metalia. His bike is actually riding a Rampage, which is coming up at the end of October. Plus, on Sunday we've got an edit from 9 Nights with Blake Sampson.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah, and on Monday it's got fork air volume adjustment control. We're doing that with Foxhound RockShox forks, so a pretty useful one. And on
stuff.
Tuesday it's top 5 shifting sort of mistakes, the common things that happen.
Shifting.
Yeah, shifting. Gear shifting.
Shifting mistakes. On Wednesday, we've got how to set up a downhill bike. And on Thursday, we've got a great Ask GMBM for you. And of course, on Friday, we will be back in the shed, having some fun, looking back, and hopefully we'll have a bing bong with us too.
Oh, hopefully. I won't be here.
Still working.
Great. Well, thanks for watching this week. It's been an absolute blast. Love talking about Worlds. Very exciting. Keep watching GMBN. What else we've got coming up?
Over here, there's a video. If you click it, you'll go through to see Bike Jargon Explained with Blake Sampson.
Yeah, good video that. Yeah, and money-saving hacks right down here. So save some cash and sort your bike out.
Yeah,
Nice.
and obviously you've got to click on the globe to subscribe, and you could give us loads of thumbs up, likes.
Love to see your thumbs.
Yes.